This is gonna get edited, right?
Count to 5 and then start it.
1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. I like collecting things. I started out, playing with Legos. We all know about Legos. Everybody's had Legos. But then I wanted to get to something more practical. My dad would always say, "You're wasting your time. This is not going to make money. This is a dead end." And then when I got a little older, 14, 15, I started thinking about that, and so I figured cars. It's a very easy thing to get into because what the car is for a guy. It's an icon for independence. Like, my parents didn't buy me a car. I had to work for my own first vehicle, and then I finally saved up some money and bought my very own. I didn't know anything about cars, but I'll tell you what, the most useful tool in this whole car industry is the internet. There's people that have already been there, done that, and basically you're just following in their footsteps. This is the brains of the motor. Basically, this controls all the functions, and from all the varying sensors in the motor, they send information to this computer, and this computer interprets the information and makes sure everything's running properly. Okay, this is the air filter. It's made by K&N. It's one of the brands that I trust, and it filters the air that runs into the motor. The bigger the filter, the more air it can filter at a time. So when I get on the throttle, the engine can be more responsive, being able to suck in more air faster. These are the custom ceramic coated headers. This is basically where the exhaust gases flow out of the motor. That's probably about it. This right here is your Y pipe. It connects the headers to the rest of the exhaust. And right here, these are your flex pipes. Basically creates a flex joint between your headers and the rest of the exhaust. Reduces vibration and shock to the motor. So to me, the most important thing first would be what's under the hood. This could be like the credit card trap almost. You get into it and it's almost addicting. If you're into making it look nice and fancy and all that stuff, I guess that's not too expensive. But if you're going for performance and reliability, that can get very expensive. First thing you have to establish before you spend money on this, before you even get involved, is ask yourself, what do you want to do with this car? You can't have them all, okay? You cannot have a fast car around the track that has 6 DVD players in it with, 14 subwoofers and tweeters, which weigh a whole ton. So ask yourself, what do you want to do with the car? And that'll save you a lot of money. Is that it?
Yes, thank you.
All right. Thank you. My pleasure.